What's up, everyone? Gonna do a quick walk around of a 4Runner we just built.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so the customer brought us this 4Runner. It had some stuff done to it. So it had the carbon fiber vinyl wrapped hood already, which actually looks pretty decent. Headlights were already done. Ditch lights were already done. Roof rack and light bar were already done. Wheels and tires were already done because this is a Pro, so it looks like it had a like a Toy Tech or Ebot Pro kit on it to lift it up, but put an actual suspension kit on it rather than a spacer kit. And it had ladder and the molly rack on the panel here. Here's what we have done. So I'll start with the things you can't see. We regeared the thing, 488s. So kept the factory E-locker rear, still works off factory button. Then the front diff, it got an Eaton E-locker in the front. So 48 regear front and rear. And then underneath, it's kind of hard to see. Did some Dobinson springs, 677 long travels with extended brake lines there, okay. And then we also fully skid plated the thing with RCI skid plates. So that's the fuel tank, transfer case, transmission, and the engine. While we're talking about underneath stuff, those are factory rock rails. Those mount to the body. Those are not actual sliders. We also incorporated the, hello dog. We incorporated the Backwood Adventure Mods skid into the RCI. Those don't like to bolt together, but I figured out how to do it. Speaking of, I guess we'll call it armor, Backwood Adventure Mods front bumper, we did that here. It is the steel winch plate, and then the whole rest of the bumper is aluminum. You can pick this bumper above your head with one hand. They're that awesome. Inside the bumper, we did a worn VR10S winch. You can get to your clutch lever right there pretty dang easily. And instead of using just the normal hook, Factor 55 flat link E in the anodized gray, and we just used the worn fair lead because their fair leads are actually really nice. On top of the bumper, we did ARB's new Nacho lights. They put the amber covers on them. I believe that is what she requested. Okay. The lights in the bumper are the Pathfinder brand, which is the Backwood Adventure Mods house brand. Let's start talking suspension, I guess. So suspension, Freedom off-road uppers she already had. That's why they're all dusty. But what we did was the Dobinson MRRs. Nice resi there. Those look really good. And then in the rear, paired the fronts with the same Dobinson MRRs. Boom, resi hangs out way back there, nice and protected. And then we did extended sway bar end links, so she could keep her rear sway bar with the long travel. What else did I do to this thing? Oh, let's talk about, since we added some weight and got bigger tires. We did a set of Powerbrake X-Line kits. Those are the big boys. Did a set of those in the front. You get bigger rotors as well as a 6-piston caliper. This thing stops really well now. Then let's look under the hood. Under the hood here, not really much to write home about, minus made her a nice Switch Pro mount to hold the Switch Pros that I installed. These two coiled up wires right here are her last circuit that's not being used in case she wants to put that on something else, just keep it nice and easy. cleaned this up from the wiring. I'll call it a mess that was in here. The ditch lights and the roof rack, and then she had the fang lights on here. They were not wired very well, and actually I found a burnt wire that had ground itself out at one point. So ripped all that stuff out and cleaned it up with the Switch Pro here. And then the Switch Pro on the dash, mounted it in our usual location here. So everything's there. She even has the one blank. I just put the blank off in it. And then this thing's still in its 500-mile break-in period. One cool thing about the Switch Pro is you can go in the app, and I have turned off the front locker in the app, so you can press this button as much as you want. It doesn't actually do anything. Easy for the customer later on after you get the feel of where stuff are, but everything works. And then we took the wiring that for the bar on the roof that was under the hood, clipped all that away, ran that in the Switch Pro, cleaned that up. Same thing with the ditch lights. And then, speaking of lights, added some S2 Sport in amber work scene for some dust lights for her. Added those in the rear. And then we also did some Baja design rock lights in all four corners. So this thing is ready for nighttime adventures for sure. It's right there. There you go. So this thing is ready to go. Let's turn some lights on so you guys can see. Let's just turn them all on. Why not? We can. So the Nacho lights have a high and a low and a DRL function. I did not wire the low in because you can only use the high or the low. The DRL doesn't matter. So we just didn't wire in the low, only wired in the high because that's all you really need, right? If you're turning those lights on, you need to see. So obviously those guys back there are doing their thing. I'll have to show her in the app how to program them if she wants them to strobe or not. Then obviously those guys are working. Those are working, as well as those. And then the factory fogs just come on with the factory switch. But all the lights doing their thing, all four corners, working great. It'd be awesome at night. But I think that is gonna be it. Jill's leaving, so kind of funny having two Solar Octane TRD Pros in the parking lot at the same time. Jill's got lifted yesterday, so yeah, fun times. If you guys need anything or want us to work on your vehicle, clean your wiring up, look it over, fully build it, do a little bit to it, let us know. We're a full turnkey shop. Thanks for watching. Bye.